and we going through the same thing.
The first week, good in the spirit. We're going to keep it rolling. I want to say, call Yahweh. And then we are the Hebrew Israelites. We come up here every Saturday on the Sabbath day to teach all people to come back to the Most High, keep His laws, statutes, and commandments, and repent. Because that is all we're going to help save us this day. Keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, keep faith in the Most High, and repent. Because you can see our people today. Look at our people today, look. Christmas just passed yesterday, and they're still shopping to death. Look like they didn't buy everything for the week. Still shopping to death on the Sabbath day. Oh, we'd like to keep reminding y'all that today was the Sabbath. Y'all should be reverencing the Most High on this day, not shopping till you drop. So in that, we're going to continue with this pagan holiday.
Bring it out!
Ecclesiastes. Yeah, because we celebrate this pagan holiday yesterday.
That's right.
Like we didn't know what was going on. We're green people.
They're still celebrating.
Santa Claus never came down nobody's chimney. He can't fit. Cannot. Not the Santa Claus we see in the malls. That big man can't fit down no chimney.
And ain't got no chimney in the project.
He got to be like the Transformer. He transformed into Elastic Man or something to get down the chimney. Come on, man. That's fake, man. That's folly. Where you got? Then you got it. Ecclesiastes 10:6.
Bring it up, brother. Bring it up.
Remember, today was a Sabbath day. All right.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity.
And the Bible says folly is set in great dignity. But yesterday was a whole heap of folly. And y'all set it up in great dignity. Y'all honor yesterday like it's something that the Most High set up for you to honor.
That's right.
It's folly, as the Bible scripture says. Folly is set in great dignity. We should be ashamed of ourselves. We should be ashamed. All the news station is showing you some animated foolishness with Santa Claus and his reindeer. Oh, he's passing over North America in that 7 hours. Really? Come on now, wait.
Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
And the rich sit in low place. Who is the rich? You think Bill Gates and those guys is rich? No. The Lord talking about our people. We're rich in spirit. We are the Most High people. We are rich people.
Restore your power. Restore your power.
But now we are sitting in low places. We're sitting like the might of the dust. We have reduced to nothing since we was brought over here in 1619 to now. We are reduced to nothing, to the might of the street.
I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Right. The Lord said He has seen servants upon horses.
That's right.
These people are supposed to be our servants.
Right.
We're supposed to be on the horses. We're supposed to got our foot in the neck while we're sitting on the horses. But I guess not. We like to be the servant. We don't like to be the princes. We don't like what the Most High set up for us to be the princes and the ruling royalty on this person's earth. But we got some good news and bad news for you, because that's what's coming to this place in the future near you when the Lord put the destruction on this place. We gonna be the princes and the rulers. And we gonna go our foot in these people's neck. They how they have their foot in our neck today.
Bring it up.
Soon.
Throw that foul.
Wait.
Verse 7. Go up to 8 right now. Yeah. For Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7.
Bring it up.
I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Right. He has seen servants on horses.
Yeah, because I only took one. So.
Well, when you see that statue in the museum up there, with the Caucasian man on the horse and the Native American Indians on one side and the Negro on the next side.
That's right. Bring it out.
Come on now. It should be role reversal. It can be role reversal sooner or later, soon. Soon and very soon. What do you got?
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Right. The Messiah asked if you're a servant. Is you a servant?
Bring it out.
Are you a homeborn slave? Are you a servant? Why you keep serving this foolishness? Why you stay indulging in abominable things? Why you keep celebrating these pagan holidays? Are you a servant to pagan holidays? Are you? The Most High make you a servant for Him. Serve Him. Serve Him. Serve what He set up for us. Laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
We shouldn't be serving this, recognizing this Christmas foolishness.
Teach.
Read the scriptures.
That's right.
As you brought out earlier, if you can find me in the scripture that talks about Christmas and how to celebrate it, how you are celebrating it, we will pack up and leave and don't come back.
That's right.
But you can't. You know what you can find? You can find Christ celebrating the feast of dedication. You can find Him celebrating that. If you all will read the book, get understanding, you will know that in John 10 and 22, Christ Himself celebrated feast of dedication. And where do you find feast of dedication? Ain't so the Jews are celebrating that. That's our thing. That's our thing. You read the Maccabees? That's our thing. The Maccabees was our forefathers from the tribe of Levi. Those are our forefathers. And Christ celebrated the feast of dedication, what we call the feast of Hanukkah today. And where you find that? In the book of the Maccabees. You find it in John 10:22 in the New Testament. That's what you're supposed to, all people are supposed to be celebrating, not Christmas. The hell with Christmas. You worshiping the devil when you celebrate Christmas.
That's right.
You bowing down on a Christmas tree and worshiping the Christmas tree when you bow to put a present, pick up a present, and got your children with that foolishness. We gotta come up with that. We gotta stop doing those things. Read that again.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Why are you spoiling all these religions?
Why is he spoiled?
Why are you spoiling all these pagan holidays? Why are you spoiling all these things that the Most High said is abomination?
That's right.
Our people shall not do it.
Bring it out.
36 verse.
Verse 36. Why gatherest thou about so much to change thy way?
Right. Why we, our people, who are supposed to be the Most High chosen people, we're supposed to be the peculiar people unto the Most High.
That's
why
right.
we gathering about to change our ways so much? As the scripture says, why are we trimming ourselves, or trimming our ways to be loved or respected, or to be something in this society? We should not be doing that. We should be keeping our laws, statutes, commandments that the Most High give us. What the Most High gave Moses when he came off of Mount Sinai down to for the children of Israel. That's what we should be keeping. Read the Bible. It's there in the scriptures.
Right.
The whole book. You can't have half a book. talking about the New Testament. Oh, I'm on the New Testament. No, read the whole book.
That's right.
You got Genesis to Revelation, and in between Malachi and Matthew, you have the Apocrypha, the 14 books. The 14 books tell you about the Greek captivity. You keep reading Paul, and Paul talks about Greek. Where did Paul get Greek from if the Romans were ruling when Paul was on the scene?
That's right.
And the Romans were ruling when Christ was on the scene. So where you get Greek from? But you need to read your Apocrypha to find out that the Greeks and all people that was back there when the Greeks was ruling and was to take over Jerusalem, they was confounded and was put on a hard bondage not to keep the law, statutes of our forefathers. So we eventually turned to the Greek and pick up all the Greek bad customs. That's why Paul mentioned Greek in the New Testament, because he was talking about us that move away from our laws, statutes, and commandments and follow after the Greek customs. That's why the word Greek is in the New Testament. It's not the Greek for the white man, it's the Greek for our people that was following after the Greek customs. Just like I come from the Caribbean and come up here, I follow after American custom. You want to be American, you do what you have to. That's what our people did. Read that again, 36 verse.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 36. Why gatherest thou about so much to change thy way? Thou also should be ashamed of Egypt, as thou was also ashamed of Assyria.
Right, you should be ashamed of this place, that how he was ashamed of Assyria back then. Give me Deuteronomy 26 and 18. You should be ashamed. You people don't have no shame.
That's right.
No shame at all.
That's right.
You just want to be like no oppressive, shameless. Homeborn slave, as the brother said. You just want to be a homeborn slave. Yes, master. Well, I can eat that pork, master. The scripture said no swine. We should not put in no swine in our mouth. No pork. No pork on the shish kebab. No. Deuteronomy 26 and 18. Deuteronomy 26, 18. You got it?
Bring it out, brother. Bring it out.
Well, outside it's very cool. My brother is having a little problem. But Lord, why get us about to change your ways? Why are people get us about to change their ways? For where there is no way. To follow people that is no people. Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 26, verse 18. And the Most High have avouched thee this day to be his peculiar people.
Right, the Most High avouched thee this day, affirm thee this day to be a peculiar people unto him. Are we peculiar? Of course. But not in the state that we're in right now.
That's right.
We are abominable to the Most High. We was peculiar back then, but we are abominable because you keep following after this custom, this other people custom. You want to keep Christmas. You want to keep Easter. You want to keep Mother's Day, Father's Day. You want to keep Valentine's Day. You want to keep all these days. Ash Wednesday. You want to put a cross of ashes on your forehead on Ash Wednesday. Have no sort of thing to do. January 1st is the New Year. I always try to find out by this January 1st is the New Year. Because if the winter starts at the 22nd of December, now the winter starts on the 22nd of December, how the hell 9 days later we got a New Year? I thought it's 3 months for every season. 3 months for winter, 3 months for summer, 3 months for spring, autumn. I thought it was 3 months for every season. So how is only 9 days to the New Year? That's all. We'll go something.
Wait. The book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other.
Right. No man can serve two masters. Right now, all people are serving two masters, trying to serve two masters. You got one foot in the church and one foot in this world. Which one it is? We can't be playing hopscotch every day of the year, day of your life. Come on. I just better read in Apocrypha a while ago. It's a straight path. One side it's fire and one side is water. Which one? You gotta walk the straight path, which is the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. Keep that straight path. That's crazy. Our people is sick in their head. Read that again.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon.
Right, you can't serve the Most High and riches. Come on now. The Most High can give you riches, but the kind of riches you want in this kingdom is on the left-hand side. Half of all entertainers have sold the soul, or nearly all of them. Sold the damn soul. For what? A piece of crumbs. This kingdom is crumbs to what we're going to get in our kingdom. You sell your soul for a piece of crumbs in this kingdom. You like crabs in a barrel, or cockroaches in a corner when the lights turn on, or you're scattered from the crumbs. Read me that.
We're in Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 11. Yeah. Have a nation changed their gods?
Have a nation change their God? All people change their gods to God, something that is not God. Yes, you did. You're all up in religion, Islam, Allah, Christianity. Come on now. You all changed everything that the Most High set up for us. Look at the condition that we are in right now. We are in a poor state. We are the lowest of the low. People are walking all over us like we are miter or dust in the street. Putting a net. Police can't get enough. There's that nigga over there. Can't get enough.
All of that not to be on camera. You're already being photographed.
Right. Have a nation changed their gods, which ye are yet no. Hold on.
This ain't no movie.
No.
What the hell do you think?
Salaki. Have a nation changed their gods,
We're not
which are
making
yet
a movie. Go ahead. It's okay. We're not
gods,
making a movie.
but my people have changed their glory for that but my people have changed their glory for that which doeth not profit.
Right. And we change our glory for that which do not profit. This thing it don't profit us. Have it? Well, where's our riches? Where's our 40 acres in the moon? This thing has not profited us. For years now. This 400 years. And they have 400 year head start. This thing have not profited us. Oh, I gotta get my career first before I get anything else. Where's that in the scripture? But you gotta get a career first. Lord says, serve him with all your heart and soul. 42:22. The Lord says, serve. The Lord said,
And then you know,
Isaiah 42:22. The Lord says, serve him with all your heart and all your soul. And everything be added unto you. But all people don't want to serve the Most High. All people want to serve this kingdom. We are really a homeborn slave.
That's right.
Really.
That's right.
We have to tell our people, as one of our comedians always say, come and get your nigger lessons right here. Whoa.
The book of Isaiah chapter 42 verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
Right. We are those people that are robbed and spoiled. We was been robbed and spoiled from since 1619 to now.
That's right.
We all hidden in pigeon houses. It was locked up season. You know, you got hunting season. It was locked up season, hunting season for the Negro. We all hid in prison houses. Well,
They are for a praise, and none deliver it, for a spoil, and none saith restore. Who among you will give ear to this?
right, they're all locked up. And nobody come to help us or say, well, put the Negroes back on the street. We help the Negroes out. We give them jobs, give them that, we give them this. Nobody came to say restore our people back to their righteous authority or their righteous status.
It's over now. It's great.
Right.
I got to check.
Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers?
Right, that's a question. Who gave you for a spoil unto the robbers? Who? Wait.
Did not the Most High, he against whom we have sinned?
Right. That's who gave you to our spoil and gave you to the robbers, because we have sinned against the Most High.
That's right.
We committed so much sin, we should be dead by now.
That's right. Teach.
Yet the Most High tell Moses, step aside, Moses! I can raise up these stones, and they will do my will. Well,
For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his laws.
right, because we will not walk in his ways and his statutes, laws, statutes, and commandments. And we have not been obedient to his laws. Because we breaking the Sabbath, we shop, we drop. We want to celebrate Christmas. We want to celebrate Thanksgiving. Not know all of that is paganism. Summer is murder, genocide. We want to do all those things, but what the Most High set up for us to do in the law, statute, and commandment. Don't you know that we got more feast days in the Bible than these holidays that so-called white man give us? Check it out. First fruits is 50 days.
Try me.
That trump all these holidays that the white man gives. 50 days we got to celebrate. Then you got Passover. This is 7 days. Then you got Tabernacles, which recently passed. It's an 8-day feast.
That's right.
We should be inclined to see how our forefathers lived.
They want to celebrate Christmas.
We should be dwelling in booths when it comes to Tabernacles, just to see how Moses did it in the wilderness.
Teach.
Tabernacles. Then we got Hanukkah, which the so-called fake Jews celebrate our high holy days. It's another 8-day feast.
That's right.
It just passed 2 weeks ago.
Teach. Teach.
All these feasts in the Bible. Then you got Purim, that's another 2-day feast.
That's right.
You got the day of Simon, you got the day of Judah.
We're going to do that. We're going to do that this year.
Then you got atonement.
Simon and Nicholas.
We atone for your damn sins that you committed all year long. But we know we are some wicked Negroes.
That's right. Wicked.
Wicked as hell. We want to do everything except what is written in the scriptures.
Teach.
Come on now. Then you got a new moon every month. So that's 12 new moons. So you see how many high holy days and feast days we have to compare to what this white man gave us to celebrate.
That's right.
All of those things. Come on now. I'd rather be on the other side here celebrating all these high holy days.
That's right.
But we are festive people.
That's right.
But we are festive people who are the wrong feast, holidays.
That's right.
We should be festival for the high holy days. You know, if we start doing all these high holidays, this place will come to an end in an instant. If all the Negroes, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans did what it's supposed to do, we won't be still out here in the cold, shivering our, burning our fingers and toes. We'll be out of here. Long time.
That's right.
This place be rubber for the owls and the snakes
Dragons.
and the cockroaches.
Dragons.
This will be a memorial. You can look over on the other side of the ocean and see it burning. While we living as royals, like kings and queens over there. Right out here is rubble, but we don't want that. We want to be in this cesspool. We want to be out here when those nukes hit. We want to be out here when that big millstone get cast in the ocean. We don't want that day. We don't want to see that day. That day ain't a day to be joyful about. There's nothing joyful about that day. So why not come back to the law, statutes, and commandments? Why not go through that tribulation? Like how Yahushua went through, how Christ went through the tribulation. Give my last scripture. No. Yes, give me that easy. Cause we come out here every Saturday, on the Saturday, sometimes during the week, to speak to all wicked people.
That's right.
People act like their HIT don't stink being in wickedness. No, give me not Revelation 18:4. Yeah, let's see what gonna be the outcome of this kingdom. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
Right, come over America, come on all her philosophies, come on her holidays, pagan holidays, come over everything, political, Republican, Democrat, come over all of that. So you won't be partaker of her sins. It's a lot.
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
Right, that you receive none of her plagues. Death and destruction is the plagues. COVID is one of them, but there's more coming along with COVID.
That's right.
Was it in the Apocrypha, what it says, 2nd Esdras, that the plagues is going to be like a woman that giving birth? How the pain's going to be coming every minute, every 30 seconds, every 15 seconds, every second, till it escalate that there may no grace period or rest people in between there. Like how you doing cardio in the gym. You're doing cardio, but there's no rest. You're doing for 20 minutes straight, no rest. That's how the players going to be coming from now on. Players going to be coming like that on the face of the earth. There ain't going to be no rest period in between there. Let me take 5 minutes. No. It's going to be non-stop. Wait.
Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled to her double.
Right, you see that? That's the end result of America and her allies. That goes along with them. Does the same thing. That to look to destroy the Most High people. Blacks, Native and Hispanic, Native and similar Indian. Those are the Most High people. And these people are going to get double for what they did to us for 400 years. I hope by that I make it in the kingdom. Because I need a king food from here to Barbados. And I want it cut before the sun go down. And if you can't work during the daylight, we have night shift. For those sunburned people, we have the night shift. You can't work during the day, midday sun, 10 o'clock, to 4 o'clock. We have 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock. We have the night shift for those sunburned people. You know who I'm talking about. 21st.
Verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all.
Right. That is the future judgment for America.
That's right. Right.
Thus with violence that great city shall be overthrown and cast down, and shall be found no more. There be no more of this America.
That's right.
Soon. Or we go on.
Hey, this is still on?
Yes, Ecclesiastes chapter 12 to 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments.
But that's the conclusion for all blacks and Hispanic neighbors and civil anyways. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments.
For this is the whole duty of man.
For this is the whole duty of man, of the blacks, natives, and civil Indians. It is the whole duty to fear the Most High and to keep His commandments. And our people are falling short each day of the year. Right.
For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Right. So you can't hide. You can't go in the rock and say you're hiding. Every judgment, whether it be good or evil. And with that, that's my time. I said, death, destruction to America, and peace and safety to the 144, the 1/3,